do you feel like getting in the water with dolphins?
Yeah, I'm here. Let's do it. Let's do the damn thing. As long as they're not sharks.
All right, guys.
Main thing. I don't want to mess with sharks.
I wonder what Mike's Hard Lemonade Seltzer has me doing this time. I was doing really good until the burpees.
Let's go to work. It's got like 800 milligrams of caffeine in me. I'm ready to fucking rock. Yeah, so my first clue was last week. Right, it was like show up at the airport at 6 a.m. on Monday, JFK. Didn't know where I was going. Second clue was from a Mr. Martin Brody. Be ready for tomorrow. All you need for tomorrow is Dramamine, which is motion sickness medicine, and then like food to survive. So I just brought the same stuff from previous adventures. The third clue was telling me what time to be at an undisclosed location, send me an address, and said be ready to face your deepest fears. We're going in the fucking ocean. I know we're going in the ocean. I hate open water.
They know that I hate swimming in open water and that it's one of my biggest fears. They're probably just gonna like throw me off the edge of a life raft with like a 25-pound like plate and see if you know how long it'd take me to resurface.
Yeah, I have no idea what we're doing.
Okay. Well, what do you see? What are we walking up on here? So we're walking up to a dock. And what's your experience with the open water?
Minimal at best.
I mean, I've been in like a 10-foot pool, you know, but I've never been in open water that's deeper than probably 10 to 20 feet, to be honest. I've never been to where I can't see the bottom.
Hi, it's Trevor. Meet Alexis and Tanner.
We got to meet Tanner and Alexis. Very nice people. They were phenomenal. Made me feel right at home immediately. And they said,
we're gonna take you out to a spot we call Deep Ledge. Deep Ledge is a drop off and the Gulf Stream current here is getting really close to shore.
hey, we're gonna go a couple miles off of the shore and we're just gonna do some deep sea diving. Right?
Emergency contact. Should I put my mother?
Sure.
Okay. Guys, if I leave this place with a single scratch, my mom is gonna burn Florida to the ground.
So we hop in the boat with Tanner, Alexis, Sam. We got the whole crew with us.
All right, guys.
We take off.
Yep, it looks like raindrops, but that's little fish. Big
Oh, I see them popping up and out, yeah?
Yeah, it's a big baseball and the dolphins are hunting it.
This is real life. I like it.
How do you feel like getting in the water with dolphins?
Yeah, I'm here. Let's do it. Let's do the damn thing. As long as they're not sharks.
We initially went out, we were about 30 feet deep.
So we got a wetsuit here for you. Zipper's gonna go in the back.
So then they gave me a nice little extra large wetsuit, which fit like a glove because I'm jacked. Goggles, breathing thingy, flippers, epic. Looking down into that water, not being able to see the bottom is the root, I think, of some of my deepest fears. It's like, what if something just comes from the depths of the ocean that's been watching me this entire time and just like gobbles me up and I'm gone forever.
It's challenge time here. I'm gonna challenge you with 5 minutes in the open ocean. Do you think you can do it?
Yeah, but it's what, 32 feet you said?
Yep. Ease on into the water and get used to that breathing. Yes, sir.
When I got the challenge of Tanner being like, hey, you need to be 5 minutes in the water, it's something you don't want to do. It's like holding a plank, right? If it's something you don't want to do, 10 seconds feels like 20 minutes. Initial thoughts are I'm naturally more of like a nose breather, I think. And so obviously with that mask on, you can't breathe in and out of your nose. So it's kind of terrifying to like take an inhale and just feel nothing. There was a 5-second panic mode where heart rate's just like,
A lot of people, you know, when they get out of their comfort zone, they start to panic. And panicking in the ocean with, you know, a snorkel and mask, it's really uncomfortable. For one, you can't breathe out of your nose because you got that mask over. As long as he can get his breathing down and if he can relax, slow his heart rate, then I think he'll do a great job.
Yeah, so the 5-minute challenge conquered it, felt good about it. Then we're back in the boat. Oh man, I like that we did that.
Good job, man.
Yay.
How do you feel?
That was pretty terrifying, to be honest.
No, you did really well though, really good. I think it would be a good transition when we go a little bit deeper. Yeah.
The real fear started to set in. I had just tried to go maybe 9 to 12 feet, didn't feel good about it. But the mix of the depth and the, again, just not really knowing what's in the water, because I haven't spent a whole lot of time in the ocean, is a little bit terrifying. It's like you don't know what you don't know. And I don't know what the freak is in the ocean. So yeah, we get out to the deeper part of the water. Tanner and Alexis come like sit around me, like we're in like kind of like a circle formation.
Yeah. You want to come
The
over
Jaws
here
guy.
and
It's gotta be.
Ready?
And it really did feel like an intervention. It's like they're a little more somber, a little more like, I would say it was more of a heartfelt experience, a little more intimate experience. And she's like,
So our company's actually called Florida Shark Diving.
oh,
So we're gonna be shark diving today.
in a cage.
No cage.
No cage.
Yep.
No cage, just out here raw against nature. Okay, I usually have like a funny like quip here, or like a little comeback, but I'm processing the fact that I could be eaten alive, right?
I will say this was one of the few times I've seen you at a loss for words.
I don't know, the imminent fear of being torn apart by like 5 sharks just kind of silenced me a little bit, I think.
How do you feel about that though?
Fucking terrified. What do you mean? It's a shark.
It's really important for you to kind of understand that they don't see you as a food source. They see you as another natural predator out here, and you know, humans are awkward and we don't really look like we belong, so they're generally pretty scared of us.
What sharks are we approaching here?
So our most common shark is the bull shark. Top 3 apex shark, you know, you got great white, tiger, bull shark.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
They have good manners. All right. So sharks.
I'm gonna cut up some baits.
They kind of know where the sharks area is, and they throw out dead fish. So knowing there were sharks already in the water, you know, it's definitely an interesting feeling.
Serious question.
Yes.
If I get kind of scared and I pee in my wetsuit.
I pee all day in my wetsuit.
Oh, so it's not like
Just willingly going into an environment where there are, you know, apex predators. Because like the natural thing to do would be like, oh, I'm gonna stay in the boat, I'm gonna watch sharks from here, because I know for a fact I'm Gucci, you know. Not the case though, it's not why we're here. Right, we're here to do hard shit.
Alrighty.
Then they get a big crate of fish, toss that in, and I think it was like 5 to 8 seconds. And it's like, oh, we got 1, oh, we got 2. I think that I see a 3rd. And I'm like, oh shit, there's actually sharks in the ocean.
Yep, so what you're gonna do is get in exactly how you did before, and then you can swim right over here, grab this
You're both like in shock and awe, but also terrified a little bit. You know, you see them swimming towards you and you're like, heart rate up, about to get eaten, like game over, bye mom. When in actuality, it's just like they're a living, breathing creature and they're trying to survive like the rest of us.
But with these sharks, you know, their food sources are like fish this big, so they're not looking at us like we're food.
I feel like they're within like 3 and 4 feet of me. And it takes everything in you not to just like flail about and like cause a lot of ruckus.
well, we're in the open water. Pretty fucking terrifying.
Amazing, huh? Fucking crazy.
Crushed it though.
Oh,
Wow.
thank you so
Dude, you
much
did awesome.
for your guidance
Absolutely.
and not allowing the sharks to eat me. You can kind of see it in their eyes. They're just kind of like, you know, they're not interested in you at all.
And that's like what
Be
is so
curious.
special about this and so amazing.
Yeah.
Because we get so many people that are so terrified of the water, nonetheless, like sharks.
Yeah.
And they got out and they're like, whoa, that was the most epic thing.
Yeah.
After completing this, after getting back in the boat, you know, obviously I realized that I've accomplished something that terrified the shit out of me, right? Like,
You did awesome out of the water.
Incredible. Insane.
Good job,
Thank
man.
you guys so much.
Yeah,
It's
of
so
course.
fun.
I mean, I think attacking something like this that has been a fear of mine since I was like a child. I think I will walk out of this with a different definition of fear.
Yeah.
That was very helpful. Yeah, I felt a lot more
definitely.
comfortable and confident going in the second time.
Yeah.
It's not about not being fearful. I think it's okay to be fearful of stuff, but I think that recognizing what the fear is and putting a pinpoint on why you fear that, and then attacking that aspect, it doesn't necessarily have to be getting over the fear. Like, I can always be scared of open water, but I think being open and receptive to the fact that I can go into the water, but still have an incredible experience and come out of it a more experienced individual, that's the beauty of it. Yeah, me and the sharks are friends. Yeah, I'm gonna go back out and hang out with them later today.
All right, we just came out of the water. And what better way to celebrate than with some Mike's Hard Lemonade Seltzer. Today's celebration is a little bit different because quite literally took on my biggest fear in the entire world, which 1 is open water and 2 being around, you know, just creatures that I'm not normally around. I will say that it was thrilling, exhilarating. Also, huge shout out to Tanner, Alexis, and Sammy taking care of me, making sure I did not die on camera because my mom would have freaked out. Because if they really wanted to, they could probably take my leg.